Hey, newcomers in Canada, if you are saving for your down payment to buy a house in Canada, these are the two key accounts you must know. First is the FHSA account. So, this is a cool saving slash investment account where you can open this account with Wealthsimple, Questrade, or one of your banks. So, anything that you put in this account is tax deductible, which means you can reduce your tax that you need to pay for the year. And in this account, you don't just put the money and forget it. You actually can buy stocks, ETFs, and bonds to invest that money to grow faster. So that growth, investment growth, is tax free. So let's say you put $100, and then within a year it grew. You bought some S&P 500 ETF or some sort of stocks, and then your $100 grew to 500. That 400 growth is tax free. So when you withdraw the $500, you don't pay tax with it. So the limitation of this account is you have only 8,000 a year limit. You cannot put more than that, and each year with that limitation, you can and at total for you can add 40K in this account. However, this account needs to be used within the 15 years. So if I'm planning to buy a house in 10 to 15 years, I put my money and it grows tax free, and I can deduct tax on the amount that I put in. And then when I withdraw it, I don't have to pay tax as well. And it needs to be used for your first time home buying kind of process. So it needs to be used within 15 years. So this is a pretty cool account. When I was looking for a house, when we bought our tiny little duplex, FHSA did not exist. So it's pretty cool. I wish I had it when I was looking to buy. The second cool account that you need to know, you probably have RRSP. If you don't, RRSP is basically a savings slash investment account to help you save for retirement when you're older. So, similar idea, anything you put in is tax deductible, but this account, you're kind of deferring your tax. So, you're saying, right now, I am a young person earning quite high income, so my tax bracket is in a high level, and but I don't want to pay tax now. I will pay tax later when I am older, and which means when I'm retired, I probably won't be working. My income is going to be lower, so my tax bracket is going to be much lower, which means I'm going to pay less tax. So it's almost like you're saying, I don't want to pay tax now. I'll pay tax later when I have a lower income. So that's the kind of idea. And then it's not just the savings account, same thing. You can, within this account, you can invest and buy ETF stocks and bonds and all of that, and then your investment can grow tax free until you withdraw when you're older. So the contribution limit here is the 18% of your previous year's earned income. So if your income goes up and down, depending on the year, your contribution limits can go up and down. But let's say if a person like me, I had money in my RSP and I wanted to use that money for my down payment, but I also don't want to withdraw right at that moment because I'm in a, let's say I have to pay quite a lot of tax in that. So this is where the RSP home buyers plan comes from. So you can withdraw 35K from your RSP without paying tax. However, you need to repay this money over 15 years. So I withdraw today to buy a house, and then like 2 years later, I need to start paying. So basically, so this RSP home buyers plan is borrowing from yourself, borrowing from your own RSP, tax free. So that is the cool two accounts that you need to know. And the quick comparison is tax deductible, FHSA RSP home buyers plan, both are tax deductible. Tax withdrawal, tax-free withdrawal, FHSA yes. RSP home buyers plan, you can withdraw tax-free only for the 35K to buy your for the home buyers plan, but you need to repay back. Repayment needed. First, the FHSA account, you don't have to repay anything. For RSP, yes, you do. And then contribution limit, FHSA, it's 8K a year, up to 40K. And then for RSP, the limitation bears on your income, but you can withdraw 35K for down payment, and both account you can't use it multiple times. It can be only used once when this is for to help first time home buyers, right? And cool thing is actually you can actually use the FHSA plus the RRSP home buyers plan together. You can combine them, so you can use the 40K from your FHSA and then 35K from your RSP tax advantage. And then, but as you know, since the home prices are super high, 75K does not do any justice for down payment. So if you need a little bit more, your spouse can also use that. If both of you are first-time home buyers, you can both use these two accounts together, so then total up to 150K. So these are the cool tax advantage accounts that you need to know for saving for a down payment. So check if you're eligible for FHSA account and open FHSA account as soon as possible. Even though you don't have a lot of money to save, if you're planning to buy a house in 15 years, the 15-year clock and the contribution room starts when you open it. So then just open it and then put like, I don't know, $100, and then the 8K a year will start accumulating. So, which is great. But if you don't open it, you don't actually, the 15-year clock, it just delays. So open the FHSA if you're thinking to buy a house in the future. It's a really great account. And then for RSP, when you're ready to use it, if you do have your RSP, look into the home buyers plan, and you can use both. So with that, hopefully it was useful, and I'll see you guys in the next meeting.